Santa Carla, California. I was actually just out there a week or two ago. Like we're Lost Boys and stuff. I didn't love the energy.
Yeah.
Love the energy. I'm sure you can imagine. Ravenna fits the vibe there. Was happy I had a turtleneck there, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no kidding. And the thing, you brought up just how dangerous Ravenna is, and we saw an awful lot of that during that rivalry with Mackenzie Morgan, and we see everywhere that's going now. Ravenna, I feel like, is wearing a little bit more of the aggression. She's come out here, she's got a new look, she's got even more attitude, and that spells danger for the opposition tonight.
Well, when you got a killer in the corner, that's when they're the most dangerous. Across, though, is a competitor that has no fear, has went toe-to-toe and defeated Sigrid. Just to name a real bad kind of energy. Ashlyn, been there, done that, and will have no fear with Ravenna tonight.
From St. Louis, Missouri, she is the proud girl, Ashlyn Alexander.
We still have the TWE Championship on the line. Of course, our main event tonight, Bull Rope. Big Dave, Tim Bosby. We're going to go to hell together. That is your main event here tonight.
Ashlyn Alexander, you mentioned somebody that does not show any kind of fear.
Zero.
She came out here, immediately tossed the ring jacket right in the face of Ravenna Vane and said, I ain't worried about you.
If you ever hear from St. Louis, Missouri, you should know tough, probably heavy-handed. We'll get in a duel with you. We'll be exchanging strikes, center of the ring type party, and not only withstand, but bring it and then some. Let's see these early moments. Ashlyn saying, quiet on the set. Now.
Yeah, I think we had a feeling that was going to happen.
Midwest versus, again, just a real murder capital of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Ravenna looking to commit some crime here tonight, that's for sure. Not happy whatsoever about losing her first blood match against Mackenzie. That's her very own kind of specialty stipulation. Losing that huge match, taking some time away from TWE since then, and looking to get right back in the win column. But as you said, Alexander's as tough as they come, man. Ashlyn, a huge match against Sigrid, and the little bit that we've seen her here in TWE, extremely impressive, extremely strong, and she's going to have to use that strength against Ravenna.
No lights too bright. Going to bring it. And not just matching Ravenna, but getting the advantage. Sends Vane into the corner. Great job by the official there. Cannot turn your back on your opponent. Ravenna gets waist control, but can't do anything with it. Nice little judo throw. Again, using the angle. Ravenna up, back down. Burley, let's go. Looking to use that distance, get some steam going. That's a back elbow. Rob Weathers, we are seeing a confident, dialed in, huge drop kick back of the head, and now a cover.
Hooks that outside leg, and just one, but she's doing the right things right now. She has to be as confident and dialed in, just as you said. That's the only chance you have competing any competitor of the caliber of Ravenna Vane, let alone the mood and the state that Ravenna Vane's in right now. And Ashlyn, she's everything that works, she's doing it.
Midwest Tough has showed zero back down, as the resume always says. Nice bulldog there. Again, using the angle and that distance. We've seen both competitors do that so far. Ashlyn into that bottom rope, and Ravenna just pushing her through. Your caught in that terrible feeling rope, and I mean, all the force from Ravenna on top of that. You can see all that air being sucked out. Now just puts the shin across the throat.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those places where Ravenna is that much more dangerous. Able to use the ring as a legal weapon. That's exactly what Ravenna's doing with Ashlyn right now. And she's got to do that. She's got to take away that strength and that power game that Ashlyn has already been bringing to the table in the early moments of this match.
Nice violence there again out of Ravenna. Ashlyn needing to find, we've talked about that word angle a couple times. You got to have to find an angle here, but there's nothing to be had there. Just having to eat that boot of Ravenna. Talked about going away, right? Talked about Ravenna coming back with a new focus, and you're seeing that. I think an important note here, still in this run for Ravenna here at the TWE Arena, has not been pinned.
Very, very important to notice, and that's going to be one of those things that Ashlyn has to keep in the back of her mind, because obviously, and look, she's throwing the shot, she's doing all the right stuff, she's coming in here with all of this confidence, but it's not going to be enough to just go the distance with Ravenna. You have to do something to really set the tone in this match.
That's a tone setter. All of this is just paintbrushes from Ravenna Vane.
Oh,
yeah, just gravity again, knowing how to use your opponent against themselves. You can tell, no doubt about that. Ashlyn rocked a little bit from those strikes. Now just being stomped by Ravenna Vane. We've already seen the Kick City Championship change hands here.
And right back up. This every single time that Ashlyn can get back up to her feet, immediately goes into throwing the bombs, trying to get Ravenna caught back off guard. But Ravenna just as quick and turn it around.
Yep. Those little moments to get big victories. And that kick would have been good for 55. Not done. That knee.
God.
Direct hit. But just a 2. Look, you know what? I'm going to say it again. Midwest tough.
Some of the absolute baddest competitors that we've ever had here at TWE.
Ever.
Repping Midwest, repping St. Louis specifically most of the time, and we're seeing that on display right now in this match.
We're going to see one of those legends of the Midwest later, Gary J. and Tank. And this is a loaded card here. Thank you again for joining us here on the IWTV. Spear from Ravenna. Immediately hooks that leg. That's very effective, very efficient. But far shoulder, and I think Ashlyn's got some left in the tank. I just do.
Well, Ashlyn's got so much power, and she's got so much. She's got so much grit, being as tough of a fighter as she is. She's going to get in there. She's going to stay in. She's one of those wrestlers. She'll put the mouthpiece in and just say, "Keep punching me in the face until you can't anymore." She'll take all these shots. The problem is Ravenna is more than happy to deliver these shots.
Escalating. That bully mentality puts Ashlyn in the corner. All of these are connecting. Double barrel from Ravenna. But that flurry met by Ashlyn, who then takes Ravenna completely to the mat. Vane back to the feet, but I don't know if she knows where she's at. Nice thrust kick there. Off the ropes. Just strikes being met as we told you.
Unbelievable power behind each and every single one of these strikes. Oh, this is going to be bad for Ravenna.
Yeah, she's rocked, and she was in a place you do not want to be with Ashlyn. Still just a 2, but that was a huge strike landed in the way for her to come down here and, again, be the first to pin Ravenna. That would be a huge... I mean, you're talking about, we love the measuring stick talk here at TWE. As the pounce! Ravenna thought she had the upper hand. 2 and a 3.
So
just
close.
A 2.
Oh, my God, that was so close.
It absolutely felt like Ravenna was done. To Ashlyn's credit, doesn't get frustrated. Goes fisherman, but just for a second. Ravenna. Hooks that leg. I mean, was that sweet pandemonium?
Your winner of the match by pinfall, Ravenna Vane.
Of course, her shout out to that twist of fate that has been a part of some pretty big championship matches for years and years and years. Something that Ravenna has in the back pocket. A great challenge tonight. I think this is exactly what she thought she was going to get when it